You and me are driving down the road off a cliff. I turn to you and say, bro, close your eyes. Because you're a legend, you do it. You hear me say, what do you see? You respond, nothing, nothing. I turn to you, you open your eyes, and I say, that's me without you. Nothing. Thanks for watching the channel. This is a Casual Samuel video, and we have something else going on that ties in with that intro. It is the Sand Devil Turn Attack, because without completing this, we are going to be nothing. This is the third time on this video, so it better be better because I've screwed it up twice on the audio. We're at 2552 points on this bad boy. We need 2,800 points. Big shout out to my phone trying to make me do it 4 times. How about do not disturb, Samsung? How about you do not disturb? The adults are working here. 2552 points. We need 2,800. We are now out of energy, and even more dismally, we are actually out of XP boost. I'm not sure how this happened. I've got a friend, I won't name names, Bogality, that he has tons of XP boost. He's got tons of it laying around. We are actually on a 0. I completed almost all the dailies progressively. I moved 2,700 miles, and so it slowed me up a little bit. Did I miss a couple? Yeah, I probably missed a couple, but not many. So how do I have 0 and he doesn't? I don't know. I actually can't tell you. I guess let's level up a champion. So why are we doing this prison event while I waste time leveling up a champion? It's because the account needs some juice. We can't even do this one. We don't have the energy. Pain. The account needs some juice. The summon pool on this one sucks, but there's a couple champs that we're interested in. Before I spill the dirty deeds on these champions, let me let you guys know something. If you want to start a new alt account, free to play account, or pay to win account, hit the link in the description. A buddy of mine just did this actually. You're going to start with Corrado Fox. That's a free legendary for your account. You get 3 dope epics as you level up and progress through the account. But for Corrado, all you have to do is complete the tutorial, and this guy will be kicked off on the account. My 2 cents, like for my friend, you get Corrado Fox under here with the link, and then you use Monkey King, and then your arena is on lock. Doubly unlock really with both of these guys, as well as any dungeon content, and even Monkey King has incredible cheese ability. Now, the Prism Shards, we want them bad. The account is at an okay point. We have about 10 ancients left, and I'll show those in a minute. Those are going to get pulled on a 2x, or maybe somehow it'll be better than that, but I don't think it's ever better than a 2x, right? Am I crazy? Those pulls are pretty much the last set of champs we're going to be building on the account, if we even get anything good. We may not build any of them. And why is that? That is because we are at day 41. This is a 90-day challenge. If you didn't know, it's a 90-day challenge. I wish our progress is as good as this cup of coffee. Day 41 is coming up. Day 42, we're going to Void Shard, and on 43, of course, we're going to get 500 energy. So this month, we're going to get some energy juice, about 1,500 total. That's fantastic. We'll be using that, and we'll be using it, hopefully, to grind up our Prism Shard champion. But we're halfway through the challenge. I don't know that we're going to get anything out of Yaga the Insatiable. This guy gets maligned a lot online, but probably for good reason. Hey, he's got 3 fingers. What can you do with somebody who's got 3 fingers? Come on now. Can't even wear a glove. Shout out. Apologies if anybody here is actually missing a digit. My bad. Attacks one enemy. He hits them harder if they're under poison. Attacks one enemy, has a chance of placing poison. Attacks one enemy. You see the pattern here, sort of the problem with Yaga. Poison Specialist, slow speed too, 95, real slow. But only has single targets and not 100% chances, and he's a little bit buck hungry. So Yaga the Insatiable is not really our best option here. Now, who would we want to pull out of this prison pool? Now, by the way, besides this video, prison pools are not created equal. Yeah, I think that's just the simplest way to put it. There are prison pools that have great epics, great champs, great Legos, and there are prison pools that suck. This is one of those for me. I suppose the weird exception is if you are trying to Pokemon this and catch them all, and you, oh, well, I need specific epics or Legos or something. Sure, I guess it's different, but at that point, you're just going to pull on every pool that you're missing one. I don't know if that makes it a good pool, but there's 2 champs that we would be okay with pulling out of this pool, maybe 3, 2.5, and only one that we really want, and I will give that to you guys after I say it is definitely not for Solace. This is not a champ we want in any world. Not useful for us at all. It is not Malkif, although he looks actually sick. I don't even know what he does. Yeah, okay. Turn meter, boost, shield, attacks, all eyes. It is not Berghoff the Malformed, although he looks like a steroided, yoked out version of Coffin Smasher, which would be sick. That would actually, like, tell me he doesn't look like a really jacked Coffin Smasher. Instead, actually, he places a continuous heal on this champion if he hits a critical hit. He heals allies when he's attacked. He's sort of like a Master Butcher, Vogoth slash, yeah, I guess more like Butcher because he has Provoke, but not that much of an improvement, unfortunately. Kitus is actually trash. No Kitus love here. Thalesia has some use, probably decreased defense and is replaceable. Debuff spread, potential hex. Not a good champ for our account though. This is going to be our 2.5, so this is our 0.5 champ. We'd be okay getting her. We don't want her. Sepulchre Settler is a great champ. Block debuffs, A1 attack down. We don't want her. Part of what we're running into in this Prism pool, although I guess an attack down champ is useful if we don't use Petrophia, is what are champs that are going to drastically push our dungeon and then our clan boss progress, because we need that. We need that pretty bad. We're actually progressing okay. I thought I might be able to get to Dragon 20 actually with manual and then try to auto 20, because we got all the way up to, I think, to 18 on just straight auto. Just click it and look away.
Not bad, huh?
We'd like to hit the 20s in the dungeons. We need the gear. Then once we get the gear, we can hit the clan boss a little harder. Once we hit the clan boss harder, then we can maybe get some shards, and you know how this goes. You know how this goes. Zanestia, this is a Skull Crown twin. This is attacks all enemies, extra hit if they have less than 50% after the first hit. Skull Crown is the flip, right? So she attacks them twice, and then she attacks them twice if you have them in combo. Kind of cool. They also have a passive when they're together, but we're not going to get a Skull Crown probably, and Zanestia is not really going to help us a ton, but we would use her for some wave clear. We would do it. Rector Drath is a champ a lot of people like, maybe is an objectively okay champ. You know I never miss an opportunity to dog on Rector Drath. I think the animation sucks. This is a really unreliable attack down. I use this champ, so if anybody doesn't know, I did my own personal 90 days to Brutal Clan Boss 2 key challenge where I could not use KO. I 6-starred Outlaw Monk, I put War Master on him. It was brutal, it was terrible. I used Monkey King. It was a bad experience, and it took longer than 90 days. Also, we got pretty unlucky, but it is what it is. I had Rector Drath on that playthrough. I did not find Rector Drath good. And I War Mastered Rector Drath. Wait. Maybe I went support and defense tree at some point. I tried everything. I tried everything to make that 2 key work. All that to be said, now who do we actually want? We want Miscreated Monster. We want this guy. If you don't know what Miscreated Monster does, he's an HP based hero, so we can make him super giga HP. When he places Ally Protect and we've got him ascended, and we all know we're going to ascend him, he gives himself a heal. 50% of their max HP. This is like easily like 30k heal, 25k heal, easily. When people attack his allies that are under his Ally Protect, chance of placing a fear actually is 100%. That's interesting. I thought this was just a high percentage. I didn't know. I have this champion on a different account. I just learned something new today. Now, how does fear work? I'm going to go through it just extremely quickly, because there's fear and true fear. If you don't know the difference, you're going to learn them here in about 2 seconds. When it's true fear, 50% chance the skill will not activate and the skill goes on cooldown. That's it. And there's normal fear that the skill will not activate, the champ loses their turn, but it doesn't go on cooldown. So yeah, pretty dang solid. His A1, take a look. Absolutely garbage defense down chance, by the way. It's crazy that he has it, because he goes to a booked chance 25%. Now it's 2 hits, but 25, and then off of hitting a stun, so 25% chance per hit, he's going to have a 50% chance of placing a decreased defense. That is insanely unreliable. This guy never places decreased defense for me, ever. And we actually have to fully book it for the debuff chance, so terrible. That's kind of his only skill that I don't really like, but it is a double hitter. It's a double hitter. This is A2, attacks all enemies, places a stun. This is great. This is 50% chance. Awkward, it doesn't book up higher, to be honest, based on his A1 having such a garbage stun. Shield buff on allies get this 3 turns equal to 25% damage inflicted, and again, HP hero. Now going back to his Ally Protect, 3 turns. A lot of stuff is 2 turns in this game. Okay, that's sort of inane. A lot of stuff is 1 turn. A lot of shields are 2 turns. This guy's built different. He's tall, he's yoked, he's definitely over 6 feet on his Cinder profile, and probably popular. And he's got 3-turn cooldown on everything, or 3-turn duration, which is amazing. Another champ that would be okay with getting here is Doom Priest. Doom Priest is, so it's 100% Miscreated Monster, because this guy's going to help us in all dungeons. He's going to help us in Clan Boss. We'll have a double Ally Protect lineup, right? That's huge. Doom Priest would actually be nice, because we're going to get attack up and lots of heal. This is a champ that is just never, oops, whoa, not you wrecked it. Doom Priest is just never bad. Just never bad. As far as our headline champs, what are we looking for? Well, I thought about this last night. I think it's probably got to be Theodore if we got to pick, although not as cool, because I would love a Calvalax. I never had any of these. but it's got to be Theodore, I think, because of his solo farm ability. How he works is he has an A1 attacks everybody, slows everybody down, which is amazing. He's got places poison and poison sensitivity on people, also speeds himself up. Now increases duration of all poison and burns, and then activates, so he gets free activation. The passive I don't feel like is probably great for each poison debuff, because even if you had 50, even if you had say 5 apiece, I guess 25, maybe, yeah, okay, his resistance goes up a bit. Calvalax is also an absolute legend. This is a champion that does absurd poison damage when the turn starts. For the round starts, he puts 5 poisons on people. 4, excuse me. That's insane. He also gets a speed aura, which is kind of cool. Dex on enemies, he does more. It's also an enemy max HP hit. This guy is an absolute yoked legend, and he's got the green Ninja Turtles motif. Yeah, and then of course the headline champion is Losan Keleth. This is probably pretty okay, but maybe I butchered it. This is an A1 weekend. He doesn't do a whole lot for my account. If we're being honest, great champ, super cool champ, doesn't do really anything for me. We don't have enough faction unity champs to go anything here. And then this is cool though. Passive loses 25% more HP from hit, places block damage. This is extremely like Cheshire Cats as well. Okay, these are the ones we want. It's basically Miscreated Monster, maybe Doom Priest. The rest, not so much. Sinestia is probably next. Oh, interesting. It's 4 of each affinity. That's probably what it is 100% of the time, right? I don't think I ever realized that. This is not, at least, so I'm not tripping. And there's no void here, sadly. This is what we're looking for. Now, the only way we're going to get there is by continuing to grind our Sand Devil tournament. We're able to do level 7, actually. And I'll show you the cheese. There's some cheese involved in making this work. 1 speed. We open up with Strengthen. Sand Devil immediately gets a turn, but because Morag is faster than Sand Devil, and that's on purpose, the Strengthen keeps the team up here. We're never getting popped or one shot, which would obviously totally hose the run, but we're fine with the food getting one shot. So this has actually allowed me to grind champions to when there was a bit still, I don't think it's active right now, champion training as well. Yeah, total W here. Strengthen is amazing because it's just flat damage reduction. When we got Morag on a previous video, I preached about it. I said I think this champ's gonna be great. She's gonna put us on her back, and she is. She is why we can farm Sand Devil 7, and this is a fine run. We're gonna hit him, I think, between 19 and whatever the top end of the turns would be. So 10 energy, 13 points. This is not insane, but it's really gonna get us there, and we're gonna have enough daily energy combined with. Did we get a free pot today? Did we? I'm not sure if we did or not. We may have to burn a couple gems, which actually I would be fine with, or any other of these. Or yep, so we'll go here. We'll get 10 gems there. We really would like some XP though, because wow, that is getting sparse. Like we are so. I mean, we have 0, 0, 0. We do have free gear rework, and so thinking of gear rework. There'll be a chance we might try to do something as well with Doom Tower. We've tried Sabbatha now in a Blood Shield Ring. We've also tried her in the Emergency Heal Blessing. We're not getting it done. We don't have enough heals. Also, check this out. We don't have something crucial to doing this boss fight. Look at this. Look at that. No champions, magic criteria. We don't have any destroy max HP. The best we do is get this bad boy down to about 50%. If we could just destroy 10%, and our life steal would kick in, and our girl Alice would just go ham, yeah, we would do great. Like just 10%. Now I have 10 ancients, 1 void, and soon to have a prism and a dream. These are going to get pulled, like I mentioned, on like a 2x. The void, I think we probably hold on to for more like a tournament. I think that's probably going to be bigger. But oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, Demitha. Ooh, that's nice. I think this guy's actually terrible. Oh no, it's Tormund. Sorry, Tormund. I was thinking about somebody else. Also, Gala Longbraid, do not recommend. This is a champ with good multipliers. There's not a gear check on the main account to make that work, and your mileage may vary. So here's where we're at on it. We've got a 3rd soul on Kale. We picked that up. We've got a few souls going on here. We are just badly trying to get through Sand Devil. Once we do, we're going to pull, and hopefully we pull a Miscreated Monster or any of the Legos. Literally any of the Legos. We would be fine. I would be a happy camper 100%. Until that happens, well, we'll just keep scraping along in Sand Devil, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.